ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. Keep moving forward. How much you can take. Keep moving forward.
How's it going? Zane Virno, spokesperson of this themed housing video and for the 2018-2019 school year. The theme we want for our house will be Hodgkin's lymphoma awareness, something especially important to us considering a member of our house is currently battling this cancer, Mason Flynn. First off, I'm going to give you a quick intro of myself. I went to St. Ambrose all 3 years. I'm currently a junior, about to be a senior in the next semester. I'm a business management and sales major. I came to St. Ambrose on a football scholarship. I played 2 years. Had to give that up due to concussions, but that helped me grow a lot as a person, honestly, is where I didn't have to put all my time into a sport. I had to find other things to do. And I really got into the St. Ambrose community. I'm in charge of the rugby club, I guess, with Augustana. I'm on the sales club. I'm also a member of the Ducks Unlimited chapter. Remember my buddy Carter Himmelman. And also just how much we did with last year's theme and as a part of a townhouse. We did a lot for Project Renewal, and it really helped me grow as a person to kind of step outside of just myself and kind of to help those not as fortunate as me, and that really helps me grow as a person. And moving on to this year's theme, me, Cole Solomon, Taylor White, Tanner Champley, and Mason Flynn, of course, are going to battle Hodgkin's lymphoma, and by doing so, we are going to raise awareness through St. Ambrose University, and especially since the most common cancer of the age group of 19 to 23 for males is Hodgkin's lymphoma. And that being said, that's probably the common age of a male at St. Ambrose. So this is something they need to know, and it's something that can't happen to anyone. I mean, it happened to a member of our house battling the cancer as I speak right now. And I hope that when we move into that house, I hope he's 100% cleared. And I know that he's just battling like hell for that. And I know that he's a warrior. And I really think that one of the things we could do to spread awareness would just to be rent out one of the conference rooms in Rogowski, get some pizzas together, have Mason go in there and have him just talk about his story, talk about how he battled through that. And I think that'd be an awesome way to raise awareness. Yeah, we can send an email or we could spread flyers around in the calf, but something like that is going to touch someone a lot deeper. And I really think just having Mason in the house and having him, can tell us what he went through, and we can kind of spread around, hey, these are the signs you need to look for. This is the kind of things you need to do to help us also spread awareness.
My name is Taylor White. I'm currently a junior at St. Ambrose University. I am majoring in criminal justice and minoring in management. I've been a varsity athlete for 3 years now on the football team. I've been part of Dance Marathon and the upcoming Ducks Unlimited. Our theme to our house is going to be Hodgkin's lymphoma for a very important reason. There's a 2.6% chance out of 1,000 that you can get this cancer, and it is mainly kids in their early 20s. I found out about this cancer when my best friend Mason Flynn was diagnosed with this. I couldn't believe the news. The first time I met Mason, I was a freshman. I had him up for a football recruit, and I couldn't believe when he told me the news because the kid walks on water. I want to inform the school on this because I don't want anyone else's best friends to go through this. As a house, we can hand out flyers and then have people come to 3rd floor Rogo to inform people what to look for and just the process he had to go through. From doing this theme in our house, we can show the Ambrose students an emotional impact, and then they can inform others what to look for in this disease. My goal for senior year is to make the most memory possible and have one last ride with my boys.
Guten Abend, Freunde. I'm Cole Solomon. I am a history major here at St. Ambrose, art history minor, about to be a senior next year. I want to talk to you guys about our themed housing ideas for next semester. The theme we're going for is Hodgkin's lymphoma awareness. It hits really close to home for our group of guys that are going to be living in our house because our good buddy Mason Flynn was diagnosed with it recently. And we feel really strongly about getting the word out on Hodgkin's lymphoma. A little back info on Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's the most common cancer in boys our age, and I think awareness around campus about Hodgkin's lymphoma would be really beneficial to our student body. Our group of guys mainly would be really beneficial for spreading awareness of Hodgkin's lymphoma because we're a good group of guys. We're loud. We'll talk. We'll spread the word. We really care about the subject at hand. So I'm really looking forward to senior year. Hope you guys take our group of guys into consideration for themed housing.
Hi, my name's Tanner Champley. I'm a student athlete here at St. Ambrose. I am a part of marketing club, the football team, and the new chapter here, Ducks Unlimited. And why we picked Hodgkin's lymphoma awareness is one of our closest friends, we'd like to call him our little brother, Mason Flynn, was diagnosed just this winter, and stage 4 to be exact. And nothing really hits you that hard till it's someone you really know and care about. So some things we're going to do to raise awareness for him and just to keep his morale up as he goes through this process. We're going to do some fundraisers, some quilt drives, and try to get a dinner going at Rogo for him, and just put some flyers up around campus and just keep the awareness up. And not just for Mason. There's kids like that out there our age that are trying to fight this off just like our friend Mason is. So one goal we're going to try to do for this senior year is just to have as much fun as possible and look for the best job possible upon graduation. Thanks, and just keep the awareness up for our buddy Mason.
Mason Flynn, and I'm making this video for Themed Housing 2018-2019 school year. I would like to live with these guys in my group because they are my best friends. Since the very first day that I came to campus, I did an overnight, and these were the same guys that took me in and showed me, the core values of St. Ambrose and, what the meaning of a true friendship can hold. Another reason is because these guys base their theme around me, and that's a really selfless act, and I never asked them to do that, and it really hits home as I make this video from home, and I think this themed housing will give me something to look forward to upon my return back to St. Ambrose. So the mission of this theme is going to be to spread awareness of Hodgkin's lymphoma. It affects me directly because it's a cancer I have right now. And I'd say the goal is to kind of let everybody know that even though cancer may seem like a death wish or the end of the road for some people, it's not. It's just another hurdle in life, and everybody has obstacles throughout their life that they have to get over, and everybody just has them at different times, and right now this is my time to do that. So I think the fact that when I do overcome this and I do get back to school, it's going to be a message itself to everybody that everybody has problems in their life, but they're going to overcome them at a certain time. Examples of programs that we could have at the house are, now that I'm going through treatment, I've had time to think about, fundraisers and events for people who are going through what I'm going through right now. So my mom is actually big into arts and crafts, and I thought it would be cool if we could do a quilt drive for people who are in these chemo centers and getting treatment, or if we could even do drives for fundraisers or big sales and get all the proceeds and send them up to these centers and provide the people there with resources such as, there's always, whenever I go in there for treatment, there's always like juices or waters or food or, blankets that you can have while you're going through treatment to make it easier. So I think that'd be really great if we could just kind of hold fundraisers to support the people going through treatment. So I plan on educating campus by telling my story. My sweatshirt here, it says positive vibes, and I know there was another shirt drive at school that we had where where the school sold t-shirts for me, and I'm incredibly grateful, and it's been a great experience so far. And I feel like when people see or wear these shirts, they're going to say, oh, that's from Mason Flynn. He lives in that themed housing over there. Oh, their themed housing is Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I feel like that, in the ability that people can see that we can tie in this, terrible disease and my ability to overcome it will be a great way to educate campus on the disease itself and, the outcomes that can come from it. So for the advisor that would watch over our house, I would say any advisor, but I would want to focus on somebody who has a passion for life and somebody who obtains the core values of St. Ambrose. I expect to gain the knowledge and memories that I missed out on for this next year. That's going to be my goal. I want to get back, and I'm sorry this is like hard for me because I'm not there right now, and I always get texts and messages from my friends, and I'd just say my goal for next year is to get back into the swing of things and get back into my daily routine and to just love life. I love life now, but I'm better when I'm around my people and my family, and my family and my people are at St. Ambrose. And I just can't wait to get back and make the memories that I lost this previous year, and just get back into school because I love to learn. Thank you.
I am thrilled to be invited to work with the themed housing group again. I totally endorse what Zane and his team are doing and look forward to working with them. Raising funds to battle Hodgkin's lymphoma is a very worthy goal, especially since one of the team is dealing with the illness now. Mason Flynn's involvement makes me even more excited to be involved, and I know the team will be both creative and aggressive in raising money. I am all in with all of them.